Testify. You testify.
What is I-Testify about?
I-Testify is a weekly talk show platform where you get loads of testimonies relating to healing, prosperity, salvation, and also things about the Word of God.
Join us on this new series of I Testify, where we share amazing testimonies. I believe it's going to be a edifying. You make sure your YouTube channel and turn on the notification button. God bless you. Hey, we should give you some dance steps. All right, I welcome you to I Testify talk show. It took us a while today to be with you, but alas, we are here. I'm excited to be here, and once again, I welcome you. On this show, we talk about the goodness of God, how God has been good to us, how God delivered people from, being a fraudster, being different things, had sickness and all of that, and then they become better people. So today we are going to be talking about how God delivered this man of God here from a lot. I don't want to tell you what it is, but you're going to get to know as we watch this show today, and I believe it's going to be a blessing to you. So make sure you comment, tell us a little bit about what you're getting, and we'll be glad to hear from you. So you're welcome once again to I Testify talk show. So I bring to you all the way from the city of Ibadan, Mr. Madu. Mr. Madu.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. I'm excited you made it here today.
I'm happy as well.
That's amazing. So you're welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself, then we'll move to your testimony.
My name is Madu Aburochukwu.
Amazing. I don't think I've heard that name.
Yes.
Okay, but who is Okuri or something?
No, Okudili is my son name.
Okudili is your son name.
But my full name is Madu Aburochukwu.
Aburochukwu.
Yes.
So what's the meaning of Aburochukwu?
No human being is God.
My God.
Yes. So,
okay, amazing.
So you've known me as human being because I answered Madu. But the Aburochukwu is the main part of the name.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
so,
amazing.
Yes.
So you're welcome. I'm excited you
I'm
made it
glad.
here today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So let's start. Who were you before you got born again? I know you have actually a very powerful story.
Yes.
So who were you before you got born again?
I was of the world.
Okay.
Yes, I was lost.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And to be honest,
Okay.
I was dead, even
Even though you were alive,
Yes,
but you were
yes,
dead.
I was dead. Nothing makes sense.
Okay.
There was no reason for something greater. It was just like I was living in a world of repetitions, like doing what needs to be done at a certain time because the other people are doing it, but there is no meaning.
The life didn't make sense to you.
It didn't make sense. It was more of you have to survive, try not to lag, try not to be stranded, just do these things. But it was empty. There was nothing, no meaning. So there was a void.
There was a void
Yes.
that we were trying to fill.
Yes.
So was that the reason you went into smoking?
Yes. Yes. Because
On one hand.
on one hand, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because there were things that, like, there were some feelings that I was not feeling, so I was looking for how to feel that way.
And that's what people who smoke looking for.
Yes.
They're looking for something.
I'm
So
looking for
okay.
something. So I was looking for closure.
But what moved you to smoking? What was really the why was that void there? So to say.
There were times that, like, I felt alone. I've always felt alone.
So you didn't have siblings? Did you have siblings? Were they with you at home?
No, I had siblings, but we're not always together.
And you needed that parental guidance.
Yes, and attention too. Yes, I wanted somebody to, like, be there for me. someone to mess up around, someone to play with, that will understand me, that wants me.
Just like a little boy who
Yes.
wants. So, like, how old did your parents separate?
When I was 4.
My God.
Yes.
So you still remember vividly?
Yeah, I remember some part of it, yes.
Wow.
Then growing, I remember the rest.
Wow.
Yes.
So your dad wasn't really at home?
I wasn't.
Hmm.
So he sent me to his sister's place. Because we were 4 children, I was the last.
Okay.
So maybe I think we were like much for him. So he sent me to his sister's place, and going there, she was not the mother figure I wanted, because they were just things that was not right with her. She was always angry, always neglecting me.
And she was not. It didn't look like she wanted you.
Nah, yes, just like I was a burden to her. Yes. So.
And your dad, on the other hand, wasn't ready to sacrifice his time and enjoyment to be able to take care of you.
It wasn't then.
Okay.
So I came back home. My elder brother was in boarding school. My sister was about her own life.
Wow.
My other sister was with my other auntie.
Wow.
Then my dad. So
And I think the devil is really after families.
yes.
Targeting families. So look at 4 children with a father and then a mother, but the devil now splits them. The mother goes to one place and then the all children go to different places.
Yes.
Okay. So how was growing up like for you?
It was really tough and challenging, because I had to grow up. I had to be older when I was still young. I had to take care of myself.
Wow.
And many things I was going through, I had to keep it to myself.
Wow.
Always trying to figure out things for my own self. My father was not really involved, like,
In raising you.
yes, throughout my secondary, primary, all my schooling times, he never checked my report card for once.
My God.
But he was paying the school fees.
All right.
Yes, everything was doing.
But did he come to check you in your auntie's place?
No, he didn't.
Wow.
He didn't.
Wow.
Anytime I come back home and I'm trying to talk to him about why I don't want to be there, he just tells me that a man has to be a man, be strong, don't cry, take anything that comes to you to make you stronger.
Wow.
So his words made me just, okay, I stopped talking and started trying to take everything to my heart. So that was really it.
Okay.
So I was just outside from everything in my own world, trying to.
So even in your
understand what was
auntie's place, you just tried to stay on your own.
going on. Yes.
How many children did your auntie have?
She had one, but she was in boarding school.
Oh, okay.
So most times just me and her at home. And then she was a manager in a bank.
Okay.
So when she closes, like, she comes home around 7.
Wow.
So just 7, hi, talk a
Have
little
you
bit, have you
eaten?
eaten?
Just
But-
to be
yes.
sure, okay, if it's just to like a general
Yes.
thing, not like this close
There was no
contact
closure
caring
with
thing.
her at all.
Wow.
Yes. So although before my mom still tried to come around,
Okay.
but I think my parents went to the court. Because
Okay.
then my father was financially stable than my mom. He had
Okay.
more money, so they went to the court for us. My father won, and they gave my father
The
access
custody of the
all
children.
of us. Yes.
My God.
So then my father told my teachers in my school, the headmistress, and everyone that they should never allow my mom come to see
Any
me,
of you
any
guys.
of us.
My
because-
God.
So one day I was just during break time, my mom came to my school.
Okay.
So back then there was Mr. Biggs.
Yeah.
So she bought me all those meat pie and ice cream.
Wow.
To come and give me.
Wow.
So I was happy to see my mom.
Yeah.
Then I saw the gate man of the school sending her away.
Wow.
And my headmistress was like, "Don't let that woman inside. Go away from this place," in a
My
very
God.
rude way. So I witnessed this. Then that was how part of rage, anger just came into my life from that day on. I can
My
remember very
God.
well. Yes. So I was really angry.
And you were in what class at the time?
I was in primary 3.
Wow.
Yes, I was in primary 3.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
So that was part of it. So I just saw everything, and then
And there was really no one to talk to even about this anger, about the things you were going through and all of that.
nobody. I tried talking to my elder sister, but then
She too was not available. She had her own
Yes.
life to live and all of that.
She had her boyfriends. They know how teenagers were those days,
Yeah.
and all her mind, because that was the person she was getting her closure from. So all her mind was on him. So everybody was just sort yourself out, just look for how to survive.
So at what point did you get into smoking?
I started smoking when I was 16.
Wow.
Going to 17.
Okay, were you already in the university then?
No, I was not even there yet.
Wow.
I was not there.
But how did you get introduced to smoking?
People that I was around.
Okay.
My dad smokes.
Wow.
Yes, my dad smokes. My elder brother, then he smoked. Then my friends,
okay,
they were smoking too. So I was around these people that smoke, and sometimes, anytime they are nervous or they are angry, then they smoke. I see the way they are. So sometimes, whenever I get agitated and I'm furious, I'm telling myself, let me try this thing. This can calm me down.
It will calm you down.
Yes, because I don't want to react.
Okay.
So I took it one day. It was really good the first time I tried it. That time it helped me relax.
Wow.
I saw myself even smiling.
But it was actually the smile of doom.
Yes. I saw myself smiling. When I puffed the first one, because when I started smoking, I took the first one and it entered inside.
My God.
And then I felt it and I was like, oh,
this is good.
Yes, I took the second
one. The thing about that thing is you're never satisfied.
No, I'm not satisfied. But as a beginner, one stick will satisfy you.
As a beginner.
Yes. So I even the one stick was not too much because I was already feeling too good. I was just, my head was like, it was like something turned my brain upside down. So
my God.
I was just like, why am I angry? I just kept on taking it. So that was how I
started smoking.
It, yes, and it was really comforting, like I thought. Because anytime anything goes wrong or anything, I
just get to your smoke.
Yes.
Your smoke is the output,
yes,
like what you pour out your energy onto.
I'm just waiting. I'm like, okay, no problem. When I go, I'm going to smoke it out,
Wow.
Or that was how it was at the beginning stage, because I wasn't taking it with me. It was always in the house.
Okay. So, but your dad didn't know about it initially.
And when I started he didn't know.
Okay.
So I used to actually steal cigarettes.
Okay. Steal his cigarette.
Yes. He'll be asking, who took my cigarette? What's happening? He'll be asking my senior brother, what's my cigarette? But I took it actually.
Okay.
Yes, I took it actually. I'm looking at him like this because he never explained I was smoking. So I was always quiet, So I'll just take it. Then he will ask, he will threaten all of us. Then he will go away. And I'll go to the next compound because the gate man knows me. And I'll tell him to cover for me. Then I'll quickly
you settle the gate man, right?
Settle him, yes. So that was how it was at the beginning stage for me.
Okay. So at what point did it get worse, or did it get to a point you couldn't even control it?
Like the second year, because I think I smoked for 8 years.
Wow.
Yes, 7 to 8 years. So like the second year was when, because initially when I was taking that first period, I thought I could stop anytime I want to.
That's always the deception of the devil.
Yes.
That okay, just take one, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Then you find out that you can't stop taking it.
So and that time too, I'll take today. I'm not take for the next 3 days.
Wow.
Yes, because
it's only when you feel bad about something you want to take it.
I was in control like I thought. But as I kept on taking it, the second year I tried to stop.
That was when you knew there was a problem.
That's when I knew that this is not happening. So I tried. The highest I could go was for 4 days.
Wow.
Of I struggled for that 4 days.
Wow.
But then I just said, you know what? To what end? What is this life offering me? Because I always see, because when you buy the cigarette
you
pack,
see it. That's always the question I have to ask, that you have the smokers and the right smokers that are able to do, and smokers are still sticking. Yes. Because they are no more in control, really.
No more in control.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, if we're able to die, then why are you selling this? So,
they shouldn't sell it too, so that we will not buy it.
Yes.
The people will not buy it, not we. Okay.
So I just accepted whatever and when I accepted that part of
whatever would be,
then that was how my life started going down, because I started accepting anything. Like fear left my heart of any tragedy. So it's not like fear, but I was not paying attention to
You were
the
cold.
consequences. Yes.
Like you became cold.
I became
You didn't
cold.
care anymore.
Yes, because I understood that I was like, I knew that, because I used to think, so I'm like, what I'm doing is going to end up in my demise. So I'm definitely going to die at some point. So what is the essence of trying to hold on to this life? You know, I'm already here, and this is. So I started taking other drugs. I took marijuana, but I was not really into marijuana, but I like drugs, like harder drugs. Yes, so I liked drugs, and I like taking rum.
Which one is wrong?
Rum is an alcoholic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like a gin, but rum is really hot. Like it's
Wow.
the impact is really there. You feel it when you take it. Beer is not.
They will feel it.
They will feel it when they take it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I started taking rum and drugs.
Okay.
And I was taking weed too.
Wow.
But for the sake of nicotine, I couldn't stop cigarettes, because I actually tried to stop cigarette by taking other things. But that nicotine that I started with was what was always motivating me. So no matter the amount of drugs I've taken, no matter how I feel dizzy and all gone, I still have to take cigarettes. Like I have to still go and get cigarette and take it. I feel better. You understand?
I think you said that at the point you took 4 or 5 cigarettes per day.
Yes, I was finishing 2 packs of cigarette a day.
2 packs per
Yes,
day.
2 packs a day. That was like later on.
Wow.
I started finishing. Before then, my father knew I was already smoking, because I couldn't hide it anymore again. I couldn't hide it.
And now at this point, the addiction had grown so big, and the addiction was controlling you.
Yes.
You couldn't
everything,
control the
I couldn't
addiction.
control
And
it.
that's the thing about addiction. It starts out by thinking, oh, I can come out.
Yes.
And then you get more in, and then you find out that almost too late to get out. Only a higher force can bring you out.
Then I was not even thinking about any higher force. I was just thinking about when am I going to just die? You know, I was waiting to die. I was anticipating my death already.
My God.
You know, because my father was smoking me one day, and he looked at me and he told me, the way you are smoking, you will die before me.
Jesus.
And he was also smoking too. Because the thing there is that I was smoking and I was not eating. Even right now, I don't really eat like that. But then I wasn't eating at all. And there was no nutrients in me. Just maybe once I just take.
And that's the thing about those things. It's more like your attention is moved off the food.
Yes.
Takes you there, makes you feel good, but it's doing no nutrients. It's killing
killing
your lungs, killing your
everything.
liver, killing your kidney.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, we want to go for a quick break, and then when we come back, you tell us how God delivered you.
Amen.
So how God delivered you, tell us more. Okay, are we ready to go?
I testify.
I testify.
I testify. I testify. We testify.
Join us on this new series of I Testify, where we share amazing testimonies. I believe it's going to be edifying to you. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification button. God bless you. I love you.
I testify.
I testify.
I testify. I testify. We testify.
Join us on this new series of I Testify, where we share amazing testimonies. I believe it's going to be edifying to you. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the notification button. God bless you. I love you. All right, you're welcome back. We've been listening to Madu's story, and it's actually a very real story. But you know, one thing I'm learning from what you're saying is the fact of how the devil is against families. You know, someone was telling me of how in Canada they have what you call government children. So these government children, they take them from parents. Maybe they are not taking care of them, whatever. You know the funniest thing? You expect that when they take them from the children, from the parents, they're doing good, going to do better. They take them from parents. Some of them stay in a house all by themselves. They give them whatever they want. If they don't want to go to school, they don't go to school. Then by 19, they throw them on the streets. I'm just like, and but the truth is the devil is actually against these children, against families. He's aiming these families. It's aiming these families. And a lot of things now happen, a lot of crack happen, that it's real. It's something we have to start teaching, that keeping a family and all of that, it's very important.
It's very important.
Okay, so how did you come out of it? What happened? How did you come out of it?
I started falling sick.
You started falling sick because you kept taking the smoking and you were not eating.
Yes, I was not eating.
Okay.
So at first it was like malaria, typhoid, just normal sickness.
Okay.
So, but I was always falling sick.
Okay.
Always just getting weak and everything. I used to be very active. Like I was very active. I was a very active child. I was involved in many things. But I just went down. I couldn't do anything like I used to be. Couldn't play sports. I couldn't go for my self-defense classes.
Wow.
I couldn't do anything.
After when you started smoking?
Yes. No, before I was still trying to play sports, but after a while I couldn't do anything.
So I wanted to also ask before you tell us, was it in that smoking you got into the university?
That I got into
the university?
Yes. I was already smoking before I entered the university. It was even there I wasn't even taking drugs too.
Wow.
Because I had some nice. I thought they were nice friends though.
All
because
right.
Once they see because I had this, I thought I had this. My facial expression was welcoming to.
Was warm. Welcoming to smokers.
To evil people.
My God.
For sometimes even bad boys, evil people just like me. Even men. They like me being around them. They call me, they talk to me like I'm their age. Then I'm talking around.
That's the devil orchestrating all of that. So, favor from the kingdom of darkness.
Yes. So these people, they cannot give you anything, but they can give you drugs free.
Yes.
So that's how
they can pay for your alcohol, all of that.
Yes. And I had mind, like I was not scared of anything. I was ready to try anything. So anything they bring, even though they say, this one will be, suppose I don't want to try, like I'm always ready to try anything. So
wow.
They like having me around them.
You were the positive, negative guy.
I was the positive guy in the
negative situation.
Yes.
The positive guy in negative.
Yes, I was down for anything. I was just ready for anything.
But did that did the drugs affect your academics?